Hi, is anyone kindly gifting? Free fan, free computer desk, free cross trainer. Must be from a pet-free home. Please send photos. Thank you.
You're asking for a lot, lady. What's up, guys, and welcome back to EmKay. My name is Damien, and today we're looking through r/Choosingbeggars. Okay, gotta put this out there. Looking for a full-time I am in need of a min of 10 a.m. hour. My beard and hair are not going as they have meaning to me in a way I don't care to explain. I can't afford to make 6 trips to town for interviews. I am very honest when I say I'm clean drug-wise. Don't waste my time with making me play the newbie game. I will not waste yours. I work hard, not afraid to get dirty or work till job is done. I had a major surgery on my stomach last year, so I can't do a lot of physical stuff. I am also a veteran of the army. Also, please don't fill my ads with rude or unnecessary comments.
When a homeless person asks you for some money, but you broke AF too.
I know I haven't posted in a while, but been busy with school and I hate to ask this, but I need to pay for my Netflix and Hulu. Help a brother out. Thanks. I'll give someone a shout out in my video Monday if you pay me $35. Here's my email to get in touch. Yeah, I know, r/Choosingbeggars. This is an article I came across today. Source and comments. Edit, this occurred April/May 2018. A judge ruled in favor of parents who resorted to legal action when their adult son refused to leave their home after 8 years, 5 notices and offers of monetary compensation. A state Supreme Court judge on Tuesday granted parents the right to evict their adult son, Choosingbeggars' son, after he ignored multiple written requests for him to vacate their home. In the first notice, the couple told their son, who had lived with them for 8 years, that he had 14 days to leave. Shortly thereafter, when he still did not vacate, they reportedly decided to seek legal counsel. On February 13th, they served their son with another notice, this time giving him 30 days to leave the property before they would pursue enforcement measures. When that, too, was ignored, they offered him $1,100 to find a new home and offered tips about managing his property, finding a place to live, and securing a job.
They had jobs available even for those with a poor work history like you, the note reads. Get one, you have to work.
In a March 5th notice, the Rotondos reminded their son of the earlier 30-day deadline. On March 30th, the couple asked their son to remove his broken-down vehicle from their property and offer to help pay for repairs. Finally, the duo moved forward with an ejectment proceeding. In previous responses filed by Choosingbeggars' son, he argued that he should get 6 months' notice before being required to leave the property, and that proper cause for his eviction had not been given. He also argued in the filing that he has, quote, never been expected to contribute to household expenses or assisted with chores in the maintenance of the premises, and claims that this is simply a component of his living agreement. Choosingbeggars' son called the judge's ruling on Tuesday ridiculous and told reporters he planned to appeal the decision. That was a big news story a while back. Wasn't he still looking for a home after that?
Babysitter needed for 3 children and blank from care.com. Your resume is a match. We need a babysitter for our 3 children and blank, and we're looking now. Pick up or drop off. Park, doctors, homework help, assistance if needed. Schedule details. Due to weather conditions, I'll have to stay at work. Pay is $5 to $10. Watch my 3 kids for me. Here's a Hamilton. Good luck. Is there a fee?
Hi, no fee.
Will you possibly be able to drop off a male kitty tomorrow in blank? Or tonight? I've been searching for a male kitty for my cousin for a while. She's been wanting one and tomorrow is her birthday.
I don't think so. I'm waiting for other people to come pick up other kitties.
I've been searching for a male kitty for my cousin for a while. She's been wanting one and tomorrow is her birthday. What about tomorrow? Anytime before 7 p.m, lol. Yeah, just come on, just drive it all the way to me. Just give me a cat. Just come on. Give me a cat for free and spend gas money. Just come on. It's okay. Hey, are you up? Is it okay if I use the blender? Sorry, I forgot how freaking loud that is. I'll blend at night now.
It's fine, I had to get up in 30 minutes anyways.
Hey, utilities from last month were $70 and still have to be paid to the apartment people. Do you need me to do another rent breakdown? I know you said you weren't going to pay utilities in your email and I don't know what that means.
I'm not gonna pay the $100 for the one you just sent me until we figure it out, but I didn't know I still owed $70, sorry.
No worries. Hey, just a friendly reminder you still owe utilities and I don't want to get a past due from the landlords when we're trying to lower the bill for this month.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm waiting to get paid. I don't have enough.
I'd greatly appreciate if you were mindful of paying utilities on the date they are due, which is the same every month, the 1st, and planning accordingly. I send you the bill every time I get it, and this is the 2nd time this has happened in the last 3 months, and I don't like having to text you about paying bills.
Yeah, my bad that me and my family isn't rich and I had to help my mom with the water bill because our landlord shut it off. You're right, I'll just let it go without water next time.
Taylor, I pay all my own bills and work my butt off. All I'm asking is you plan and pay your bills so my credit score isn't affected. Not that much to ask. You do understand it's frustrating to watch you buy multiple bottles of alcohol over the weekend and leave the price stickers on, eat out multiple times a week, and buy unnecessary plants when utilities are due. I manage my money, budget, and eat out once a week so that I pay my bills in full and on time. I suggest you do the same and stop making excuses.
LOL, I shouldn't even dignify that crap with an answer. I found out Monday night that she needed help, but of course you wouldn't understand that. with your rich butt family and all your vacations and family homes everywhere.
What's lowest you will go, or will you do payments? I live off Social Security and I'm in need of a car. I lied, I have no income, bruh.
Thumbs up.
What's the thumbs up mean? Never mind, I know why. Bruh, I'm broke. Stop selling things that I want that I can't have. I have 2 cents on my name. Not if you're broke.
My boss is a huge choosing beggar. Drives me nuts. Because it trickles into everything we do in the shop. Little things, big things, you name it. We have a small lunchroom that is kind of open concept near the offices. Water cooler, microwave, toaster oven. I sometimes use the toaster oven for a quick snack. Normally just toast and jam or something. We are a small crew, so I normally bring enough bread for everyone just in case they're hungry too. There's just one catch. I'm celiac, so my bread is gluten-free. Hey, celiac brothers, rise up. It's not a big deal. I have delicious gluten-free bread from a local place. You can't even tell. So there I am, making toast and cream cheese, and Choosing Beggar Boss comes out of his office. That smells good. Man, I could go for some toast and peanut butter right now. Wouldn't you know it, but I happened to bring peanut butter today with my cream cheese, because I didn't know which one I wanted. What luck. Sure, boss, you want a couple pieces? I have peanut butter too. I thought this was an awesome situation. What are the odds someone would ask for what I had without knowing I had peanut butter? Okay, yeah, bring me 2 pieces to my office.
Okay, a little demanding, but maybe he was busy.
Hey, what kind of bread is that?
Oh god, I can feel it. The choosing beggar is coming out. I inwardly groan. My gluten-free bread from the bakery?
Choosing Beggar Boss waves his hands dismissively at me. No, 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 I don't want that bread. Do you have any other kinds of bread instead of that cardboard crap?
Why would I buy regular bread that I'm allergic to? No, I only have this bread.
Well, I don't want that bread. No, it's fine. I won't have any then. Next time you bring bread, you should bring bread we can all enjoy.
I brought it for me.
I'm just sharing. If you don't want it, that's fine. Yeah, but now my office smells good and now I can't have any, and that's frustrating. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Just be a bit more considerate next time. Maybe bring something we can all enjoy. Choosing Beggar Boss walks away, and my coworkers proceed to make communism jokes for the entire rest of break about our bread and sharing it with everyone and how the needs of many outweigh the needs of the few. It was a good laugh. Of course, this means I'm going to be making toast every day for the remainder of this week, because I'm also petty. How dare I bring food for myself that is allergy friendly and share it with others? Clearly I'm the a-hole here. No doubt about it. I should have considered that Choosing Beggar Boss would want regular bread and definitely gone to the store to buy a loaf just for him because that was what he preferred. What was I thinking? The moral of the story is to always bend will to choosing beggars. I would love to make $170 an hour. If you don't want to be charged an arm and a leg, what budget seems reasonable to you for 2 kids 10 hours a day?
I don't want to spend more than $120 a week.
Each? No, altogether. What do you think, I'm crazy? Beggars are pretty common downtown here. I was running errands between shops and a woman approached me.
Excuse me, can you spare some money for bus fare?
Me already suspecting the story is bullcrap by knowing exactly how to piss her off.
You're in luck. I have a spare bus ticket. Here you go.
Hands her a bus ticket. Choosing beggar with a look of absolute defeat.
Oh, thank you.
Walks off to beg someone else.
I continued with my errands, then sat on a bench nearby a few minutes later, at which point the choosing beggar approached again.
Excuse me?
Me having no tact left, you already asked me and I gave you a bus ticket.
Yeah, but do you have any money? I need to take a taxi.
Screw off, and I leave. It would feel more like a victory if she wasn't already flagging somebody else down. I still missed that bus ticket. This happened in a Calculus 3 course in university. We were required to have a graphing calculator for the class even though we hardly used it. I had a TI-84 that I used most of the time, but also kept a regular scientific calculator with me for the classes that did not allow graphing calculators. So I needed both. During a test, some dude goes up to the professor saying he didn't have his calculator, so the professor asked aloud if anyone had a spare. I knew this guy would be boned without one, so I raised my hand to let him borrow my spare. When he got close, the following whispered conversation ensued.
Oh, actually, can I use the TI-84? It's the one I'm used to using, so yeah. No, I prefer this one as well. Here, take this other calculator. Dude, come on. I don't know how to use that one. I'm gonna fail this without the graphing calculator. You're wasting my time. Borrow the spare or ask someone else. Okay, can I just keep it since you have 2?
Lol, what?
Oh, actually, this one isn't working right now. Weird.
Put spare calculator away.
What? What the frick, dude? Nope, ask someone else.
Continues test. I think he ended up getting a regular calculator from some other poor soul. Hopefully borrowed, not for keeps. Oh, that's a big boy post. Here we go.
Summary. Most men have no problem making decisions about how to spend their time and money when it comes to essential tools, hobbies, and the like. But for many men, all logic goes out the window when it comes to women. Don't forget that women are just another luxury and require the same logic when it comes to deciding how much you want to spend.
Oh, I can already feel the incel leaking looking out of this post.
Body. As humans, we spend a lot of time deciding how to allocate scarce resources. In free societies, many of the decisions are left to each individual. Every day we make new decisions and live with the decisions we've made in the past. The resources available to each individual can be simply boiled down to only one or two things: time and money. Yes, money is a representation of time spent, but it's simpler to think of them as two things. So, how might one decide to allocate to some money? A sensible person would make a list of things he wants, thinks about the things he would have to sacrifice to make the allocation, and eventually decide how much he is willing to spend. Most of the time you get less than you want and spend more than you want. That's life. But you can always choose whether to do the deal or not. When it comes to a car, I want something fast, something reliable, something in good running order, something practical, and something cheap to run. I understand that if I buy the car, I'll have to sacrifice other things. Maybe I can't travel as much, so okay, I'll sacrifice some of that. But I still want to eat, so my price is set. What can I get? I can't tick all the boxes at my price point, but I'm sure I can find something that will tick most of them. Probably a small Japanese car.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
That seems so basic, but for some reason, for most men, all that logic goes completely out the window when it comes to coochie. But women are a huge resource sink for men, and you should treat women in exactly the same way. Decide what you want and what you're willing to pay. Here's what I want from a woman. Your list might be different, it might contain things like children and love, but this is mine. Something attractive, something reliable, something in good running order, something that is great to have sex with, something cheap to run. Jesus. Notice how the list is quite similar to the one above? It might not make sense as some of these points apply to women, but let me break it down. Attractive, the obvious one. God.
Alright, take it easy, Damien.
Reliable, I want to have sex whenever I feel like it. Simple as that. Good running order. No diseases, basically. Great sex. That means she's more than just a sex robot. No starfishes. I want a woman who wants me. Cheap to run, also known as low maintenance. I'm not gonna spend money on a woman and I don't want to spend much time with her. I don't like women and I only want to...
Wow, this guy's a full incel.
You know what? I respect women. I love women.
I don't like women and I don't want to hear about their problems. I only want sex and I'm only prepared to spend time that leads directly to sex, i.e. foreplay, and a bit of time after sex, essentially paying ahead for the next lay. Jesus. Oh god, this guy gives me like the worst kind of feel. When you break it down this way, it's easy to see where you stand in the marketplace. There are two broad categories of women on offer. Ones you have to seduce and ones you have to pay for with cash. The latter type are often called prostitutes, but there's really no distinction. The ones you pay cash are probably less likely to be clean and much less likely to give great sex because they won't want you, but they have their virtues as they won't demand any of your time. The ones you have to seduce are much more abundant and more likely to be attractive, clean, and give great sex. The risk is that you spend too much of your time and money on them. Now, unfortunately, your place in the sexual marketplace isn't entirely under your control. What you bring to the market is your time and money, but also yourself. Of course, you can get lucky and find a bargain, but generally, you'll be looking for women close to your level of attractiveness. Your price point will essentially be you plus or minus your time and money. Since you can't control this, I think it's only worth talking about what you can get in relative terms, i.e. is the woman's price higher or lower than your own. I find that I'm able to spend no money and little time and get women only slightly less attractive than myself, who are reliable and give great sex. I suspect many of you might want to spend more of your time and get something more attractive. The choice is yours though. Conclusion, be logical in all areas of life, including your pursuit of women. That was soaked in incel juice, from top to bottom. Okay.
So I used to work at a chocolate fondue store about 5 years ago. To make it simple, we sold white, milk, and dark chocolate, which would be covering fruit of your choice, in addition to sundaes and fruit with whipped cream, etc. On this specific day, a woman came up to me to order. She'll be Crazy Lady, CL, and I'm me.
Hello, welcome to Place. How can I help you?
Give me some pineapple, bananas, apple.
May I know what kind of product do you want first?
I'm telling you the fruit first.
I understand that, but I can't start your order if I don't know what product you want and what size.
No, I'm gonna tell you the fruit first.
Continues to list fruit. At my job, we at least need to know what product you're getting because sizes and prices vary, so let's say you want a fruit sundae. We only have one size for that, which happens to be the size of a large chocolate cup with fruit, which costed more. I really didn't feel like arguing with her, so I pulled out a notepad and wrote down what she wanted while explaining to her I could not fill the cup with the fruit yet because she wouldn't tell me what she wanted and what size. So after a couple of minutes, I finish her list and continue.
I want the white stuff.
You mean white chocolate?
No, I don't want chocolate. I want the white thing.
Whipped cream?
No, oh my god, the white thing.
Vanilla ice cream?
While pointing at the ice cream machine behind me. Yes, that. I want that.
Okay, great, a sundae it is. So she insists she pays me before I start the order, so okay, she pays me, and so I fill the cup with the fruit she wanted and proceed to pour the ice cream on top.
What are you doing?
Excuse me?
I told you I wanted the white thing.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I asked if you wanted ice cream and you said yes.
No, oh my god, I meant this.
She proceeds to walk to the other side of the store and points directly at the white chocolate fountain. Oh, that's alright, we can definitely change your order, and the sundae costs the same as a small chocolate cup, so I just need to switch the cups.
Oh, no way, I already paid for that cup. You're giving it to me in that cup.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but this cup is the equivalent to a large chocolate cup. If you want this one, I can reimburse you and you could purchase this size instead.
No way. No, give it to me in that cup now.
I cannot do that, so I can either serve you the small cup or refund you.
But you got it wrong way. Why are you charging me for your mistake?
She keeps screaming at me about how this is my mistake and she shouldn't even be charged at all, etc, etc. She obviously asked for a manager, guess who? And I was alone. Got even more pissed when I continued to refuse her the larger cup. When I finally told her either she takes the cup or I'll hand her back her cash and she needs to leave, she agreed to take the small cup. But it doesn't end there. She walks away with her cup and a nasty look, and not 5 minutes later she comes back with a half-empty cup and drops it in front of me.
You forgot the bananas.
Me, looking directly at the banana pieces at the bottom of the cup, they're right there at the bottom.
That's pineapple.
I seriously wanted her to leave before I went ballistic on her, so I filled the cup a tiny bit with more bananas and handed it back to her.
Wow, I gave you 2 tries and you screwed it up both times.
And she walks away. Thankfully, this was a seasonal job, so I wasn't there for much longer, but I was pissed about it for a while. Very thankful I don't deal with people in the food industry anymore. I always knew it would happen, and it has happened before, but man, people can be brutal. Just got abused by a stranger because how dare we charge $2.99 for our game when it's a piece of crap when you can get Conan for free this month on PlayStation. It's times like this it's hard to be an independent developer. We can't give away our game for free. Yes, it's small, but it's challenging and fun as heck. Should we get back a small reward for 2 years of solid hard work? Hell yes, we should. Realizing just how hard this journey is going to be. Thank you to those who have supported us thus far. On mobile, sorry for any formatting issues. So my friend group has what I like to call an open eating policy, meaning 90% of what's at the lunch table is open for sharing. We obviously have boundaries and specify what food we want all for ourselves. It's pretty great, and we all know that if someone takes but doesn't contribute that day, they'll contribute some of the other day. I feed you, you feed me. Sometimes some of our other friends or mutuals comes and hangs at our table for a bit or for the day, and they take some food every once in a while. We don't really mind because it's not often and they don't take any food that was brought specifically for the group. But recently a friend, a mutual to the rest of us, has come more often, never really sticking around more than 5 minutes but always taking food. I tried to brush it off, but I could tell my other friends were getting a bit peeved, but none of us wanted to make a big deal out of it. Cut to this Monday, yesterday. My friend Mary brought us cookies. She likes to bake and is good at it, but made them specifically because of the SAT we were taking the next day. She knew we were all a little on edge, so she made some peanut butter cookies. They were very good and we were all very thankful. Our choosing beggar isn't quite as thankful.
What are these?
Oh, they're peanut butter cookies.
Oh,
I don't like peanut butter. Mary shoots me a look that says, ask me if I care.
oh.
Yeah, you should make some chocolate chip and macadamia nut cookies next time. Mary made these for our table and was nice enough to let you have one even though you didn't ask.
I was just saying I like other cookies more.
My friend Sam, also Choosing Beggar's friend, laughing awkwardly. Hey, CB, wanna come with me and get a soda from the vending machine? Choosing Beggar shot me a dirty look before leaving with Sam. Sam came back later without Choosing Beggar and apologized to Mary. Apparently Sam told Choosing Beggar that it was kind of uncool to take food without asking and complaining about it. Choosing Beggar got mad and said no one said anything before and left in a huff saying she wouldn't come to our table anymore. None of us cared and we were just happy she wasn't taking our food anymore. We ate the rest of the cookies and Mary was happy we enjoyed them. Didn't have to deal with her today because of the SAT, but hoping she doesn't come back or stir up any drama. Ooh, hey, we got a recipe, everybody. Recipe time. 1 cup crunchy peanut butter, 1 cup sugar, 1 egg, ½ cup of chocolate chips. Mix it all together and bake for like 10 to 14 minutes at 350 degrees. And then serve to 1 choosing beggar. And that brings us to the end of r/choosing beggars. And do me a favor and like this video for this trudge. And you know what? More than that, subscribe. This isn't a question. This is a demand. You have to now. As I speak, you have to do it. And as always, I'll be seeing you